Hello, everybody, and I hope everybody's doing fine out there. It's the Big Blonde at Voice of Crypto, and today we are going to have a look on the market and the latest news updates. So don't forget to hit the like button. Before we get into anything, I will do a quick disclaimer. None of this content is financial advice. You must do your own market research. But with that said, let's talk about today's latest thing that is going on. Currently, Solana DeFi rockets 80%, driving the price absolutely crazy. With that said, let's start with Solana and what is actually going on the Solana price movement. Wow, like Solana, it's doing extremely well. We are approaching the all-time high on a daily. Okay, so one thing to notice is I don't think you should be longing Solana at the moment, but if you are holding, you should definitely wait because I think we are about to make a crazy movement here, and the reason why on a trading perspective is not a very great idea to enter right now, but on the holding side, it makes a lot of sense. And we all know Solana, it's an incredible blockchain project. They're doing a lot of things. They are absolutely great. And once we break resistance, we know that it's only upside. So if you're not trading at the moment, I would just wait. If you are holding, my personal opinion, you should definitely hold because we are approaching these all-time high levels. And if we manage to break that, then it's going to go parabolic. But first of all, I'm looking forward to see Solana somewhere around 250 and even further. If you break resistance, it's just showtime normally. So that's actually incredible what's going on in Seoul today. With that said, let's move into the Bitcoin price and see what is actually happening. So the Bitcoin price had a massive drawdown. So I decided to be trading into 1 hour to 4 hour time frame. Regardless of what you're doing, you should always do your own market research. But we can also call this drop a falling wedge, which is actually breaking into the upside. And my target price would be 72,000 for Bitcoin, and I'm going to talk about the both perspectives and what could happen to the BTC price. Even with this small drop, we see that investors and institutions and big corporations are not selling their Bitcoin yet for a couple of reasons, which we're going to talk about in a second. But a falling wedge could potentially be a bullish target. So 72,000 USDT would be the next level to watch on the Bitcoin price. Ethereum. Ethereum, it's very correlated to BTC. One second. So Ethereum, it's definitely very correlated to BTC as usual. You can call it like it's in a very similar scene. You can call this a sort of a falling wedge. If I manage to, okay, I'm not being able to draw, but if we go back to big BTC, it's literally very similar. And I think Ethereum, we have to watch around 4K, but again, it is a probability. End of the day, make sure you have your stop loss, make sure you know what you're doing. But talking on a long-term side, on a long-term holding, outside trading, I think Ethereum, again, it's one of the top projects out there. It's definitely, a great one to hold. So I would definitely keep trading Ethereum into the 1 to 4 hourly time frame and holding, of course, because Ethereum, on my perspective, it's one of the best coins to hold looking into the future because crypto is here to stay, right? So heading over to CoinMarketCap, let's have a look on the general thing. Fear and greedy index, like people is starting to be a little bit greedy these times, and that brings a little bit of a bearish momentum. I don't feel that bearish yet, but it's actually at 85, so we have to be conscious about that. And top community post, let's have a look on it. Bitcoin to enter pre-halving danger zone, but crypto CEO remain bullish. So I am. And we're going to have a look on this news here on the Coin Telegraph. So the former meets the halving danger zone. Five things to know in Bitcoin this week. Bitcoin bulls face a challenge of reclaiming all-time highs and other BTC price support level heading into former week. BTC is start a new week in recover mode after an unusual volatility weekend. It sparked heavy losses. That is true. BTC price action it's struggling to reclaim old and all-time highs after a days of sustained selling pressure. Can bulls turn the tide? A key to the macroeconomic week ensures that unpredicting trading conditions will continue as both crypto and risk assets await cues from the United States Federal Reserve. The battle against inflation ranges on and more recent data suggests that inflationary forces are not giving up without a fight, with BTC USD attacking within a critical zone that must be reclaimed for the price discovery to continue. There is everything to play for this week. Bitcoin is now just 1 month away from its next block subset halving and could be repeating history with a classic pre-halving retracement as usual. Cointelegraph takes a closer look at these issues and orders at the in hand in the weekly round down of what could impact BTC price action in the coming days and beyond. The BTC price defensive below a key resistance. A brutal weekend for bulls, hoping for a break soon, place Bitcoin as its lowest level since March 6. Bouncing near 64,500 BTC USD, then produced a solid recover, almost reaching the 69,000 mark before encountering fresh losses at the weekly close. At the time of written, the pair cycled 68,000 according to data from CoinMarketCap Pro and TradingView. It's still unable to crack the area well known as the sign of this old all-time high from 2021, and here is the data. So, analyzing the current setup, popular trading flagged the 21 period exponential moving average EMA on the 4 hourly chart as a line to reclaim Bitcoin relative strength index, the RSI. Reading on the 4 hour time frame currently 48.2 should also return above 50. You still need a strong close above the 4 hourly on the 221 EMA on the other side above 50 in confluence with a reclaim of 69K and 70K. And this is the latest post from Max. Bitcoin selling pressure was not less unusually and intense for a weekend with the absence of institutional trading. On the February, circulating online pulled the trend down to a single hedge fund position, where the entity might have been long BTC while simultaneously shorting the stock of the tech firm MicroStrategy. When this was liquidated, the fund has no choice but to sell around 1 billion in BTC to cover the losses. Also, all week shrimp, crabs and fish selling. Investor Fred Kroger added in part of an explanation on X, referring to additional offloading by smaller BTC holders. So here is the tweet from Fred, and you can have a look yourself. And regarding liquidity flush and fighting reset, some of the latest market data captures the extent on the flush that occurred across exchanges in the wake of the near 2 week lows. Numbers from monitoring resources, CoinGlass, show days of the long liquidations totaling more than 300 million. On the largest global exchange, Binance, perpetual swaps now have little liquidity around price, with a wall of a bid support only in place at 66,266. Sellers lie and await above 69K. So you can have a look yourself at this incredible article. But let's head over to Cointelegraph. That was the article I was having a read on. As we are approaching the halving, we have a couple of things to know in Bitcoin this week. But I am not bearish yet. And we have seen this massive money and massive institution, massive corporations once more. They are not bearish yet. So I think we should not be that bearish, but also be conscious as we are approaching the halving. Meme coin pre-sales hit the peak degeneracy with over 100 million raised in 3 days. So there is a lot of money and a lot of things going on inside the market itself. So that will leave me into a little bit more bullish momentum still. But as I mentioned before, we are approaching the halving and we should be, conscious. So if you are longing, be careful, make sure to do your own TA. But if you are holding, we still have the entire year to go in crypto. So Bitcoin to enter pre-halving danger zone once more, but crypto CEO remain bullish. So as me. I'm also bullish. Still, let's go over to CoinMarketCap and have a look on the top gainers and losers as usual. Top gainers, dog with a hat is still here. So this coin is doing incredibly well. Um, if you are trading dog with a hat, make sure to do your own TA. Make sure to know what you're doing. But humors, okay, saying that these might double up. Okay, so I'm not sure really where is the top for dog with a hat. Apparently, it's gonna continue to go up, but it's all probability end of the day. So make sure to do your own market research. Avalanche seems to wake up 30% up, and IO's network, it's currently leading today. What else? Let's have a look on. Solana is doing incredibly well, as I mentioned, and I'm expecting 250 or even further for this incredible blockchain project. Toncoin, uh, it's up 6.62%. Shiba not performing as I expected, but it's still time to, perform. Um, Chainlink, it's an interesting project to have a look on as well. Is up 4.8%. Polkadot, we might see Polkadot at $20 very, very soon. Okay. I can't tell you that's going to happen this week or next week, but it's inevitable to see Polkadot hitting $20. So you do have to take a look on it and do your own market research as well. Top losers, Flocky. So we see Flocky on the top losers of today, 8.34%. Wow. So I wasn't expecting Flocky to be down. But if you are looking into buy again, you should definitely buy low. So Flocky might be a great entry. Optimism, it's an interesting one as well. Algovan also If you are holding, I think you shouldn't sell at all yet. But if you're trading, be careful, because if you're trading, end of the day, you just want to buy and sell and make the most. Pepe, one of the losers today with 2.71%, is not that deep yet. Pepe is doing absolutely great. I think the meme coin community and the narrative, it's very, very interesting. Near protocol, it's down 1.71%, and that's definitely an interesting one for you to have a look on. I'm very bullish on it. I actually like the project itself. And what else? WorldCoin is down 1.40%. Pancake Swap, it's down like pretty much nothing. And BNB currently trading at 570.40, pardon, and is down 0.75%. So even trying to catch the deep is not that deep yet. And if you're not trading Bitcoin, don't worry, you have a sea of opportunities correlated to Bitcoin, which is altcoins and meme coins. But make sure to do your own personal analysis, because end of the day, you have to do your own research. With that said, I will leave the video today, and guys, tell me on a comment if you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and follow Voice of Crypto everywhere. I'll be hosting these daily updates for you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.